Good morning, forms 7 to 11. Today we are going to look at a second batting lesson. So last lesson we looked at the straight drive, and this time today we're going to look at hitting towards the leg side and sort of some decision-making processes. Video is going to look slightly different today because it's so windy outside you wouldn't hear my voice. I'm going to stand and sort of explain each drill to you, and then the camera will pan and I'll do some demonstrations outside with some music in the background. But first off we're going to talk about what the coaching points are, then we're going to do the warm-up, and then we'll go on to the drills. So all you sort of need for this part of the warm-up is some cones in front of you, or just some spots on the ground, a ball and a bat. So what are the key focuses for today? So what I want, the first coaching point is decision making. So all the drills are going to be about deciding where to hit the ball and what position we're in to hit them. So coaching point 1 is to work on our decision making. Coaching point 2 is in whatever shot we hit, we're going to extend our arms and not play close to our body. So if it's on the offside and we hit a straight drive, we're going to get our arms out. If it's on the leg side, we're going to extend our arms fully and hit a sweep shot. If it's over here and hit an on drive, we're still extending those arms. So coaching point 2, arms, using them to the full extent. And then 3, no matter where we're hitting it, our head is in a nice stable position over the top of the ball, not falling over. So when I'm hitting here, my head's still stable over the top of the ball. Same here, I'm still stable. I'm not falling off the ball and my head is over here or over here the same. So 3 coaching points: decision making, arms, and then the head position. Ready for the warm-up, which we will go to now. Okay, so as we start the warm-up, we're going to jog on the spot. I've got my cones set up around me, there's 8 of them, and so all we're going to do is start moving in those positions. So we're going to jog out to the front, and then back, over to the side, back to the central point each time. When I'm going sideways, I want a sideways step, and sideways backwards. And then when we're going back to the back cone, a little shuffle backwards, and the same the whole way through. We're going to do that 2 times round. Okay, and so the whole thing with batting is about moving our feet and getting them moving quickly in short directions. So side steps all the way back to the middle, and trying to get that process of getting our feet moving, because that is what's key in batting. So once we've gone 2 times round, we're going to start looking to go a little bit quicker. And it's just going to be 12 and 3. So we're going to sprint to the top, back down, cross to the side, back to the middle, back, hit our spot, back to the side, twice through, getting those legs moving, getting the body warm. Okay, once we've done that, getting our feet switching sideways, frontwards. So switch feet, start moving our arms. So batting, we are all about our glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, and trunk. And that's what we're going to focus on this morning. Over to jumping jacks. Now if we get our arms out, and then back to our switch feet. And then starting to twist, getting our arms in, starting to extend them out, and getting that lower body nice and warm. From here, we're going to lunge round the clock face, hitting, lunge, and then hit a one-way, lunge and hit the other way. So, depending on what handed you are, is what feet you're going to lead with. So, from here, I'm going to lunge to the first cone, hit my cover drive, lunge, and hit to the leg side. And that is all I'm going to do the whole way round. When I'm doing this, I need to make sure that my knee doesn't come past my ankle, and that my back stays nice and tall and straight. Once you get halfway round, what I want you to do, come back to the start and just lunge with the other foot, just so we can warm up both directions, okay? So you'll notice I've switched to going to the leg side first now, just because it felt a bit more natural. How you wish to do that is up to you. Okay, arms working, moving sideways. We should be feeling nice and warm now. My legs are feeling pumped. My upper body is getting there. So full circles, backwards, and then little ones. Okay, stretch it across, warming up my tricep and the back of my shoulder. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds. Switch sides, again the same. You can see bicep being stretched across here. Perfect. And then down, touch our toes, hold for 10 seconds. If you can't get this far, keep your hands on the knees and just stretch. Lead with your chest, not your head. If you're really flexible, hands behind your calves. Perfect. Last part of the warm-up, because we need to start getting that bat involved. Let's get our bat and ball, do some keepy-ups, experiment with it, try some different things, see what you can do, see if you can get some interesting twists and anything like that. And then if you're feeling even better, start moving with it and try different things. I'll challenge myself to see if I can get the handle to finish. Not quite. Play around, have a bit of fun with it. That's the warm-up. On to drill 1. Drill number 1, you're going to need your bat and a couple of tennis balls, and the same for drill 2. So that's all the equipment we need, and then finding a wall space to throw it against. So the first drill is going to be about deciding what side the ball is coming and what side we're going to hit the ball. So when I'm outside, and we go to the demonstration in a minute, you'll see that I'm going to be stood opposite a wall, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ball against the ball against the wall. It will then bounce back at me, and I'm going to decide which way to hit it, to the offside or to the leg side. So if I'm right-handed, all over here is called the offside, and if I'm on all over here is the leg side. So if you can imagine, this is the wicket, offside, leg side. When the ball comes off the wall and it comes over this direction, we want to hit it towards the offside. If it comes back towards your legs, we want to hit it to the leg side. And so the first drill is just going to be about practicing and getting used to deciding what side's the ball coming. Okay, I'm going to hit it there. That can be a defensive shot, it can be a little drive, a cut, anything. When you're throwing it against the wall, underarm or overarm, if you throw it up high, and when it comes back it'll be more towards a drive. If you throw it down towards the bottom of the wall, it'll come up and be towards a back foot shot. So remember, head position, choosing what side to hit it. If it comes down the offside, we're going to make sure we hit it on the offside each time. If it's on the leg side, to the leg side. All about decision making and practicing, getting those feet moving and watching the ball. Okay, so now we've had a play around with hitting the ball on each side of the wicket and looking at where we're going to manoeuvre the ball. Now we're going to concentrate on trying to hit towards the leg side. The drill doesn't change too much from how we're going to do it. But what I want you to do is to try and focus on hitting the ball to the leg side from our back foot, because the sweep shot's a little bit harder, and I'm going to teach you that a little bit later. So what we're going to do now, the same process, we're going to throw it against the wall, but we're going to aim low, and we want it to bounce up high, and then we're just going to practice extending our arms all the way out and hitting it to the leg side. I would have something over there to stop the balls. Maybe don't smash it against the fence if it's a metre or two away, but have a little bit of space. So all you're going to do is you're going to pick the ball up, you're going to throw it against the wall, get back in position, keep that head still, extend our arms and hit to the leg side. Now if you're a beginner, when we hit to the leg side, we want to move our foot out and get our body out here. If you're someone that's a little bit more advanced, when you throw it, you can hit that shot from a nice steady base and extend those arms out. So remember, we're trying to get our arms out in front. If it's not that short and it goes a bit lower, just get that stride in and we can still hit that sort of slog sweep type shot. Not our traditional type shot, but becoming more and more prevalent in today's cricket. So it's still a shot we need to practice. When we throw it against the wall, remember we need to throw it towards from the right, trying to get it to angle to the left. If the ball comes out on this offside, I don't want to see you trying to hoik it from over there. I want you to just leave the ball, pick it back up, give yourself another feed. We only want to practice with the ball coming down our leg side. So over to the demonstration.